What is up, Mission Chiefers, and welcome back to another Mission Chief tutorial video. Now, this tutorial video is actually going to be on the mass casualty unit, or the mass casualty incident bus. That's what we call it in Minnesota. Anyway, so right now we have a serious accident involving a bus with 12 injured people. Now, most likely, at least 50% of the people are going to have to get transported from this bus crash. So let's bus accident large. That's what they call it. Serious. I call it large. So. Large bus accident, and then we're gonna respond. Oh, sorry. We're gonna go to YouTube tutorial just to show you guys, and bus accident large. Now let's find the MCI bus. MCI bus right here. Now we're gonna dispatch these units to the call, and let's see exactly what the MCI bus does. Now I'm gonna wait for these units to get here. And as soon as they get here, we're going to actually start up the call. So once all units arrive on scene, especially the MCI bus, because that's the star of the show today, he should be here in approximately like less than 5 minutes. But he got quite a way to go, so let's wait for him to get here. I'm going to pause the video, and when we get all the units on scene, we'll start the call, and let's see exactly what we need to do. Alrighty, so we have all the units at the staging area now. To start this call, we're going to dispatch the bus accident large and the MCI bus. MCI bus right there. I accidentally did one more thing. Medic 1, there we go. And dispatch the units. So, I haven't really looked at this thing. So, does the MCI bus, let's say, do they treat 6 people all at one time, or do they do 1 person each? I don't know how many personnel are actually on the MCI bus, but I guess we will find out here. It's arriving on scene right now. And let's let it and watch as it does work. Who's it gonna pick? We're in the triage phase right now. Therefore, who is the most injured? Alrighty. Looks like it's healing 6 people. This person. 6 people at one time. 7 at one time. What the fuck? These 2, these 3, and these 2. God damn. That's pretty fucking... these 2! Holy shit. Oh, never mind. I think those are actually the engines, too, healing. Because, I don't know if you guys know this, but engines do actually provide some form of medical aid when they do arrive on scene. They do assist with the actual first aid. It's actually going extremely quickly. Holy crap. I might actually post another video or just like a test video on an engine arriving onto a medical scene and watching them do first aid. But anyway, so the reason I did this MCI video, I've actually not looked at it myself. Plus, I know the MCI buses, or the mass casualty units, are extremely hard to get. It takes around 20 EMS stations to unlock it, and most people don't have that. Otherwise, you have to go with ambulances, of course. The MCI bus is worth it and not worth it at the same time, but it's pretty cool to have, especially when you're playing realistic. And it's just the added feature, especially when you have large calls, like the plane crash. The plane crash has around 30 people usually injured per crash. And the unfortunate thing is, an MCI bus is only 1 spot. You typically don't have more than 2 in a city. Well, it really depends on the population. I know New York has shitloads because, of course, 9/11, and then, of course, they get all the good stuff over there, especially with all their population density over there. But my MCI bus has most of the major large casualty incidents usually happen at the airport, of course, with, like I said before, the plane crashes. So my engine, or the bus, responds out of station 20 over here, but it's currently, of course, on the serious accident. And if we head back over to this call, they should be wrapping things up here pretty shortly. Yeah, this person's healed. It'll be about a little bit longer, approximately 3 more minutes on the call. But anyways, with the MCI bus, I'm gonna show you guys how much it costs real quick, because I don't know if it really says it. It probably does, but I'll just give you an example just in case you want to know what the cost is. Vehicle market, ambulance, and the mass casualty units is $25,000. Now, like I said, you can only buy 1 mass casualty units for every 20 ambulance stations, respectively 15 with a premium account. I don't have a premium account, so I do 20. Plus, I have like over 100. Okay, maybe not over 100, but I have at least 50 EMS companies within the whole state. I tried building as much as I possibly could with the resources I had, being as realistic as possible. So I have almost every single EMS company within the state of Minnesota. I almost have every single hospital within the state of Minnesota. So hospitals and ambulance stations go together, which makes me pretty happy about that. But anywho, go back to this call. I believe the mass casualty unit can only transport 6 patients, if I remember correctly, to the hospital at once. Now, I did gather the information that I'll actually show you something real quick. When you transport to the hospital, doing a transport and patient treatment, aka you have a call, let's say you have a seizure. From that seizure, the person wants to get transported to the hospital. If you have the correct resources at that hospital, like neurology or whatever the call is, or the specialty at the hospital, as soon as you transport and the patient gets treatment, they get $575. Now, you take 575 times 6, because I believe that is the max amount of patients the mass casualty units can transport. That's exactly what we'll deal with right here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe Dennis is going to be transported. Yep. Okay. So we're going to transport this mass casualty unit. It looks like it's currently stuck right now. So it looks like they're full. So let's grab the mass casualty unit because they're going to need some transportation. And let's get some more ambulances over here just to take their spots. So we're going to need 4 ambulances. And let's click on the MCI bus. Where'd you go? Right here. MCI bus. Now I'm going to assume as soon as this mission's over, they're going to want you to transport to the hospital. I don't know why they didn't do it yet, but let me just refresh real quick. I believe it should activate as soon as they... Interesting. Yeah, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so 6 injured people within the MCI bus. Like I said before, you get $575 per transport. Now, when you do the helicopters are a little bit more different. You get 800 and... I don't remember the number. 800 something per transport with the helicopters. Let's keep going. I haven't played this game in a long time, so I'm a little bit lacking, but shit happens, I guess. Alright, let's check the time. How much time do we got left? Oh, it should be over. With just a little bit more people to transport. Yeah, so the call's over. We've seen a little bit more people to transport. So the MCI bus is requesting transport now. Now, the closest hospital is HCMC, which is 3 miles away. That's, I guess, not too bad away. It's just on the main stretch right over here. HCMC is over here. So, I'm going to pause the video again, and as soon as the bus gets really close, we're going to resume the video, because I want you guys to see this. It's actually really cool. Alright, we got the MCI bus arriving to the hospital, and as you guys can see, it's probably going to be 6 patients, like I said before. So let's get up the calculator. I always like watching this bus arrival scene. So we should be getting the money here shortly. Alrighty, mass casualty units, 4024. So let's take 6. Or no, sorry, that's 5. Fucking A. And what was it per transport? 575. 6 times 575. That should equal 4. What was it? 4024. Interesting. 4024. That is really interesting. 4024 divided by 6 equals 670. Interesting. So I guess you do get a little bit more money per injured person. So that transport had 6 people on board, and I made $4,000. So I guess that's a little bit more money, I guess, when you transport via MCI bus. I guess I didn't know that. And I guess now you guys know that also. But anyways, if you guys have any other questions on the MCI bus, I don't know if I covered everything. I believe I did, though. There's not much to explain about them. They're just like ambulances, except just transport a little bit larger quantities on board. I think something that would really be cool would having a paddy wagon for the police department, if you guys know what those are. If you guys don't, just Google them. It's just like an ambulance that transports one person, which is the MCI bus, but it's like a patrol car that transports 6. A paddy wagon is basically a police van that transports like 6 dipshits, okay? But anyways, especially when we have these the calls like civil unrest or even riots or oh shit, we have a fucking aircraft crash. Oh my, I've never had this call before. Only 4 people injured. I don't even know how to what units are needed on those, because that's a brand new call. But anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys learned anything, just leave a like or a comment if you guys would like to see something else. Another tutorial video. Of course, I am still working on the buildings tutorials. I know I've done the HEMS, the Helicopter Emergency Medical Service. I think I've done the hospital. I think I've done the... What else have I done? I think the fire department also? I don't remember. Fuck it. But anyways, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will catch you guys very soon. I know I've been lacking on this game a lot, and I'm only at 1.3 million. I should be at a lot more because I haven't talked to you guys in about 2.5 weeks. But anyways, appreciate you guys watching. Thank you.